All right, guys. My name is Ricky Urbon. And you guys probably know, we come from the United States of America, and right there is our state. So, and that's our state flag. And we come from the northwestern part of the United States. It's a pretty cloudy, pretty rainy place. I like it. You guys ever heard of Twilight? No? Takes place in Washington. It's pretty awesome. Anyway. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, I will try and talk slowly. But so Washington is in the Pacific Northwest area, and it's known for its natural beauty, especially the Northwest is. And that big mountain right there, that is called Mount Rainier. It is the 21st biggest mountain in the world. So it is 4,027 meters tall. And right there with the forest, that's in Olympic National Park, which is west of where we live. It's about like a 2-hour drive, I think. It's really pretty. This is the Puget Sound. We live right in the Puget Sound at the kind of like the south area. It's an inlet of the Pacific Ocean. So lots of islands, lots of sea animals. It's saltwater, so sometimes we get whales. It's really pretty. Awesome sunsets too. And then that picture up there is of the Columbia River, which starts in Canada and then flows down through Washington and then divides Washington and Oregon from each other and goes into the Pacific Ocean. It's one of the biggest rivers in the United States. Statistics about Washington: there are 10,000 streams or rivers that flow into the Puget Sound, so it's a very watery area. There are 15 Native American tribes that live in our area. Some of the names are Tulalip, Nisqually, Puyallup, etc. We have 3 national parks in Washington. We have the Mount Rainier National Park, North Cascades National Park, and the Olympic National Park. And then Seattle gets 150 days of rain, and then 58 days of sun, and the rest is all gray. We got a lot of gray. Yeah.
So this is Seattle. It's the biggest city in Washington. We have the Space Needle, which is a popular landmark. Pike's Place Market, which is a big market in Washington or in Seattle. EMP, which is a music and sci-fi museum. We have Boeing, which makes airplanes, and Amazon, which was a company that started and is in Washington. I'm sorry, the A got cut off, you guys. I'm sorry. So this is Tacoma. This is where a lot of us live in Western Washington. Some popular sites are the Glass Museum up there, the Narrows Bridge, which separates my house from my school, so every day. The Tacoma Dome, where there are concerts, events. Oh yes, Taylor Swift, thank you, Johnny. And monster trucks, I mean, we all love those. And another popular thing is the railroad, which is really important to Tacoma, so yeah.
In Seattle, there are a lot of sports teams. Like the Seattle Seahawks is our American football team, and they just won the Super Bowl, which is like the biggest, the World Cup of football, I guess you'd say. And the Seattle Sounders is our soccer team, or as you'd say, football team, and they're pretty good. They just got Clint Dempsey. He's a pretty big deal for American soccer. And at Charles Wright, we also have a lot of sports. We have a football team and a tennis team, volleyball, track, cross country. Johnny plays water polo. And Daniel. They're the only guys that really play water polo, but it's pretty good. Our tennis team is a really good team. They win state a lot. Our soccer team's pretty good as well. They're looking like they might win a lot of playoffs this year as well.
We have a lot of famous people from Washington and Seattle. The old dude at the top right is Jerry Baldwin. He founded the first Starbucks in Seattle. The guy below him is Bill Gates, who's like super rich because he made Microsoft. The really cute guy up there is Kurt Cobain. He was the lead singer and guitarist of the band Nirvana. And the guy below him is Jimi Hendrix, who is also a famous singer and guitarist. And I'm sure all of you know Macklemore, who was born in Washington. Yeah, swag. What button do I push?
Our school is Charles Wright Academy. We have an upper school, that one over there, a middle school, and a lower school. And this is our entire school from a bird's eye view. Our mascot is a terrier, which is a railroad worker from Ireland. And there's about 70 people in each grade and about 65 teachers in all.
So each student in the upper school is required to take a visual and performing arts. And the options are choir, the academy singers, improv, printmaking, ceramics, painting and drawing, sculpture, photography, yearbook, orchestra, band, and digital media. This is ceramics. It's where you can make like pots and bowls and anything on the wheel. This is the Charles Wright Academy improv group, the Challengers, which Johnny is in. Improv is acting without a script, and they recently won a Seattle competition. And this is like an area in our school, the gallery, where like student artwork is displayed.
Yeah.